crazy. You mentioned FIFA. That's 100 bags. Like,
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Just for that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. What song would you say made you the most money? Like, what single song?
Energy.
Because of FIFA? Or because
not
of
just
Skepta and
FIFA,
Stormzy?
All those variables like FIFA. Let's see, the reach of the boys helped a lot.
And there's a lot of remixes of it as well.
Remixes, we've done a lot of television adverts,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Love Island, the Sky Sports,
Right. So it's a
I think
combination.
we've done a Lucasade. I think we done
Right.
It's just non-stop, bro. That was
Crazy. Yeah, what are some of the like surprising money makers in music? Because obviously you got streaming, you got, for example, FIFA, you could collab with Anne Marie, which I think you have done. You could tour, you could sell merch, you could do club appearances, you could do sync. Like,
Shows
what are
is
some of the
good,
money
yeah.
makers out there?
Shows is good. Shows is good. You get what I'm trying to say? If you got a half decent song, like that's doing like people want to hear in the clubs, and you're doing like club shows, you can make a really good amount of money. I think syncs is something that maybe artists don't really know too much about.
But there's a good potential there, yeah.
Syncs is crazy. You mentioned FIFA, that's 100 bags. Like,
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Just for that, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So,
That's crazy.
Well, I don't know, that when I done it was 100 bags.
Wow.
Wow. 97 and a half bags.
That's crazy. And do you have to split that with Skep and Stormzy and whatnot? And
So how it would work is, I'll give you a little lowdown. So if I'm a company and I want to pay for a sync, so what I've got, there's two sides to the music industry. There's the recording industry and the publishing industry. Publishing is to do with writers.
Yeah.
Recording is to do with the actual recordings. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that 100 bags will basically be 50 for the recording, and then they'll pay the other half for the publishing. So that was independent. We released that independently. So the feature artists will make money from the publishing side.
Yeah.
Whatever the percentage is that you've agreed between yourselves.
Yeah.
So if I'm a feature and I've got 15-20%, I'm going to make 15-20% of the publishing.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with the recording because that's owned by the company. Unless I have points on the recording.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's how it works. So for example, just give you an example as you asked, if I self-release my music, which I do with my label, and you pay me 100K, how the money would work is, pay me 100K for a sync, 50-50. As me as the artist, we would, pay the producers 50% usually on the publishing. The rest would be either, if it's a solo song, the after 50% will come to myself.
Right.
And I pay my managers if I have managers at the time. 20%
of your cut.
Exactly. And then of 20% of my cut.
Yeah.
Not the whole thing. And then, the recording side, it would all come to us.
Interesting. Wow.
Exactly. So it's really lucrative, G. Like, you know what I'm saying? The sync side of things is really good, man.
What would you say is the biggest financial misconception about rap?
I think there's a misconception about like money in music, like in terms of record deals. Cause like I'll show you something like so. In the standard record deal between a label and artist is 80%, 20%. Yeah. 80-20 in the label's favor. So man think, like, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not. But so artists think that, okay, if a label pays me £1 million, or 100K, £1 million, whatever it is,
in advance,
or after we make back that money, I'm gonna start making 20% of the profit.
Yeah.
And we just get paid and we keep it moving. But it don't work like that.
Yeah. You're
20% shareholder of the recordings that come out. So that means after you get paid £1 million, and if we generate £1 million, you've only paid back 200K.
So you can
only pay out of your share.
Fivefold before you can start to make money.
So we've got to make £5 million before you make a penny.
That's crazy.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like that's
That's why they call it the masters, man. The homies are slaves.
Yeah, I hear it.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
In a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow. I appreciate you exploring like that a bit more, because that's something I feel like I want to see more conversations about, the money side of music.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's where the gems are.